Sometimes we don't know where the road of life is going to lead us. For me, it led me to LaunchCode, a place where purpose and passion collides, a place where you have an opportunity. LaunchCode helped me launch a new career. It gave me that opportunity. So I want to give back. I want to be able to help a new generation of learners become developers by sharing all of my life lessons and all of my struggles and what it took for me to get to where I needed to be today. LaunchCode helped me do that. Now let's go on this journey together. I'll see you there. Okay, we're now in chapter 9, repeating loops. This is where the rubber meets the road. Up until this point, I have introduced you to quite a few concepts, rules, and principles. I hope you took time to really get a good understanding of the previous chapters, of the things that we introduced to you, because now you're about to start applying them going forward. If you're new to this channel and you're not a part of the cohort, the curriculum is free and you can click the link in the description and you can follow along. So now let's get into it. Chapter 9, repeating with loops. The learning objectives are: upon completing all the content in this chapter, you will be able to do the following. Use iteration to repeat the execution of a code block. Properly write for and while loops, and use for and while loops in appropriate context. Key terminology. Here is a list of key terms for this chapter, broken down by the page the term first appears on. You should make note of these terms and their definitions. Iteration, iterations, and dry. We'll explain to you those two. For loops. For loop, definite iteration, initial expressions, loop conditions, update expressions, loop variables, loop body. Breaking down the for statement. Infinite loop, we'll go over that. The accumulator pattern, which is the pattern, accumulator pattern, and accumulator. Understand the key word, pattern. Now we're going to get more in depth with patterns. While loops. Input validation, choosing which loop to use, definite iteration, indefinite iteration, and then the chapter content. Okay, so now we're introducing you to loops, and the concepts that you've learned up until this point are going to be very helpful because you're going to apply them, and now they're going to make even more sense. So without further ado, we're going to get into the chapter and we're going to explore how loops work. All right, see you in the next section.